Natural and home remedies for gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is a serious infection, which can result in inflammation of the prostate gland or prostatitis, inflammation of the urethra or urethritis and epididymitis. The gonorrhea can cause shivers, elevated body temperature, painful joints, and rashes. Cerebrospinal meningitis and inflammation of the heart can occur in some severe cases. Treatment for gonorrhea is important to avoid some complications, like pelvic inflammatory disease, PID. Symptoms: frequent urination and burning. This sign usually occurs when the condition will start triggering some other discomforts and force the body to face regularly. Burning sensation is felt when people want and start urinating and immediately before their urination finish. Other symptoms of the disease are depression, weight loss, loss of appetite, headache. Do exercise frequently and eat well to remain a strong immune system. Avoid getting a sexual intercourse. You should stay faithful to your lover, as there is nothing as good as being faithful, as well as there is nothing as worse than getting a cheating sex partner. Use condom to protect yourself when having sexual intercourse with a new sex partner, or a person you cannot trust of her, his sexual history before. Natural home treatments for gonorrhea. Some simple herbs are effective to reduce symptoms of gonorrhea and hasten the healing process. These natural herbs are kelp, myrrh, Thuja occidentalis, and Calendula officinalis. Some of other herbs that I list below can be administered orally. Ayurvedic medicines. Ayurvedic medicines are actually the best natural alternatives to drugs and medications. Herbal alternatives and stimulants are common home remedies for gonorrhea. Herbal treatments for gonorrhea can help your body effectively in cleansing. They can help to fight the infection from the inside out and to clean your urinary tract as well. Babu leaf is one of the very first recommended herbal treatments for gonorrhea. Vangabazum, Rascarparati rasa, Awala, Vastyama yantaka grita, and Chandana can help people living with chronic gonorrhea to fight the disease effectively right at the comfort of their own home. Make important dietary changes. Diet changes leave no direct influence in reducing and preventing gonorrhea. Consuming a balanced diet can help to improve and strengthen the immune system and keep your body in shape, thereby ultimately helping you deal with and combating the symptoms of gonorrhea. People should add more veggies and fresh fruits to their daily diet for good, because this method is one of the best home treatments for gonorrhea sufferers can ever find. Garlic. Garlic is also the best among several powerful antibacterial agents from foods. It can help to strengthen your immune system and also help to cure gonorrhea effectively. Therefore, you should make sure that you will add a lot of garlic to your daily consumption for good. Garlic is a strong natural antibacterial herb. As a cure, you might have to eat lots of raw garlic pods, or use it abundantly in your meal preparations. Alternately, make a fresh paste of garlic and apply it like a lotion to any of the affected areas of your body except your eyes. Guayabano fruit or soursop is one of the best known cure for gonorrhea. All you need to do is extract juice of this fruit and consume it orally. This fruit has high proportion of vitamin C, B1 and B2, all of which are essential for curtailing effects of this disease. Tea tree oil is a home remedy commonly used by women. All you need to do is take a fresh piece of tampon. Mix 3 drops of tea tree oil with coconut oil and let the tampon absorb the oil. Now place the tampon in your vagina. Apple cider vinegar is a well-known cure for gonorrhea. Mix a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in some coconut oil. Use a fresh tampon to absorb the mixture and place the tampon in your vagina. Apple cider vinegar can also be used externally. For this, you will need approximately 5 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Mix the solution well and use it while you are bathing. Take 2 teaspoons of fresh yogurt and a fresh tampon. Dab the tampon into the yogurt and place it in your vagina. Garcinia mangostana or mangosteen is a rare tropical fruit which is found in some Southeast Asian countries. It has a white fleshy center and a rind skin which has strong antibacterial properties. You will need to peel off this rind skin and turn it into mangosteen juice for consumption as a medicine. Other than the above, you might include foods that are rich in amino acids, vitamin C and vitamin K, zinc and colloidal silver in your diet. Recognize it early. Gonorrhea is a contagious problem and it grows quickly due to development of bacteria. The symptoms of gonorrhea, in fact, it takes time to recognize if you are suffering it or not. It is very important to reveal it as soon as possible. There are some typical clues that you can lean on are painful feelings when having sex with partner, nausea, fever, and pain in lower abdomen. Babble leaves. Gonorrhea is very unpleasant problem for both men and women. When realizing that you are suffering this problem, you may think of the doctor or some drugs first. But you can try the natural home treatments for gonorrhea because they may bring you the surprising results. Yogurt. Yogurt is not only good for your skin, digestion system, and health, but it is also beneficial for your gonorrhea. Many people use yogurt for weight loss, improve skin health, and heal the constipation problem because yogurt is high in protein, probiotics, calcium, potassium, vitamins. Echinacea. There are two kinds of echinacea including angustifolia and purpurea. It is also named red sunflower, Samson root, purple coneflower, and echinacea. This herb is usually used in some conditions such as toothaches, swollen glands, sore throats, sittings, rabies, measles, snake bites, and gangrene. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is a common home treatment for gonorrhea utilized by women. However, men should take advantage of this easy treatment. They just mix 3 drops of the useful tea tree oil with 3 drops of coconut oil and put on the fresh bandage. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is one of the most natural, effective treatments for gonorrhea. Make a mixture of apple cider vinegar with some drops coconut oil. Use a fresh bandage to absorb this mixture and cover this bandage around infected skin areas of the genitalia. Garlic. Garlic is the most effective antibacterial herb, so this herb is a treatment for HPV in men. As a treatment for gonorrhea, men need to eat a lot of raw garlic pods, or utilize garlic abundantly in their meal preparations. Garcinia mangostana. Another out of the wonderful home remedies for gonorrhea and also one of the best herbal treatments for gonorrhea in men that people should also learn and consider making use for good whenever there is any symptom of the infection occurring in the body is Garcinia mangostana. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is exceptionally good in fighting gonorrhea infection, boosts the immune system and kill the bacterium. The most perfect species of aloe vera for medicinal effectiveness with no side effects is species of aloe vera barbadensis milla. Honey. Honey is 100% natural and alternative treatment for gonorrhea. Gonorrhea becomes more resistant to almost antibiotics in America and some other countries. Golden seal herbal remedies. Golden seal is utilized to cure colds, gastritis, flu, dyspepsia, bladder infections, and sinus. This herb is especially effective for diarrhea and chronic excess mucus in bowel, with attendant loss of efficiency in eliminating wastes and absorbing nutrients. Guayabano fruit. Guayabano fruit is one of the best natural treatments for gonorrhea in men. All men need to do is making juice of guayabano fruit and consume orally. This healthy fruit has high levels of vitamin B1, B2, and C, all of which are important for curtailing effects of the gonorrhea infection. Citrus fruits and maize. Coumarin in citrus fruits. Maize is a phytochemical in the lignans. Watching the antifungal and antibacterial activities, people see that the coumarin isolated as a major active antimicrobial principle. Experts stated that the ethyl acetate extract, which was discovered to possess highest antimicrobial activity. Celery and parsley. Another out of the simplest and most effective treatments for gonorrhea in men and women that people should not look down but consider making use and applying as soon as possible since they see the very first symptoms of the infection. Algae. Carotenoids are healthy fat-soluble organic pigments of some plants like algae, some fungus, and bacteria. These carotenoids completely cannot be manufactured by any animal, but animals can get them from some plants. Peanuts, sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. Saponins are phytochemical compounds found in a lot of plant species, including phytosterols in almonds, peanuts, sesame seeds, cashews, and sunflower seeds. In a study about improvement of humoral immune responses to inactivated disease,